Wow, Namco. Really digging deep for ports, are we? This is Warpman, a very enhanced port of an old obscure arcade game called Warp. Don't remember that one? Well, don't be worried, it's not that good. It's a top-down multi-directional shooter that came out in 1981, and by 1981 arcade standards, this looks pretty pathetic. And gameplay-wise, Berserk from a year later has it beat. So 4 years later, Namco gave it a new coat of paint for the Famicom, I guess in hope of it finding new fans. And 4 years later, it's still pretty lame. You control the monster fighter. Yes, that's his official name, who must destroy all the aliens in a set round. These aliens called Biro. At least there was some creativity. Using a space gun. Other aliens will show up for some extra point fun, like this one that lays eggs of itself. Now this is just the Space World section. When you collect this little trinket, you'll get to warp to the Maze World section of the game, and the game will become Bomberman. No loose paraphrasing, it's Bomberman. You drop bombs to destroy the Biro or yourself if you're not careful. But this is actually better than Bomberman, because here the bombs explode outside of the maze boundaries. Sometimes. I guess the range changes when it feels like it. Is there anything special to Maze World other than playing Bomberman? Nope, if you want out, collect another trinket, then bomb the skate open and you're free. After each round, the field does change, so there's that. I'm not really sure what Namco was thinking on this one. Maybe they just needed a game on shelves, or maybe Warpman was a cool-off title for programmers to work on. I don't know. Upcoming Namco releases are pretty big ones, so it's obvious Namco weren't running out of ideas. But final thoughts on Warpman? Definitely the best version of Warp, but only should be played if you're that curious.